Hello, this is a video about pedaling. When do we use the pedaling and how do we do this? Do we even need to use pedal at all? Well, pedaling adds a nice feeling of being connected and not so choppy. So I think pedaling makes things sound very lovely, but too much pedaling is not good. For instance, just holding the pedal down and never releasing it makes it sound like this. It's very hard to know what you're listening to, but when you pedal, then you have a nice clear sound and it's connected. So we have 3 pedals. Some pianos only have 2 pedals, but this first pedal is a damper pedal, and this is the one that will make the note hold like that. This middle pedal is it will hold notes that are low like this, and then high it won't hold it, so that you can hold some notes but not others. And then this last pedal on the left is a soft pedal, and it helps things to be just a little bit softer than what they otherwise would have been. So if you have 2 pedals at your piano, they will be this damper pedal and the soft pedal. We will be working with the damper pedal. When you're pedaling, remember to keep your heel rooted on the ground, like it's you have tree roots or something. You don't move this, you don't move it around. I've seen some kids that when they start pedaling, they don't put their heel on the ground and their leg is just lifting up and down in the air like you're running a pump organ or something like that, and it would be exhausting. And we don't want that. So you keep your heel planted on the ground, and you use the ball of your foot to move the pedal. You're not going to want to use your toes, but the ball of your foot. You can use any shoes that you want. I always like to use shoes or socks because I think it's disgusting to use bare feet on pedals, athlete's foot for one. And you can use high heels. If they're very high, then you'll end up with your foot very high like this, and you'll have to point your toe really far. I think it would be difficult to use really high heels. So, when you're performing or something, use moderate heels or no heels at all, something like that. So, in order to pedal, what we do is you play the note first. Well, let's see, how do I explain this? You can hold it like this, and then if you want to do something different, then you're going to play it first and then go up, down, up, down. So play the note first and then pedal immediately after. Now, we don't want to go up, down. It needs to be a quick up, down, up, down, up, down, like that, okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And another thing is we don't want it to go. You can hear how noisy that is. So what we want to do is just quietly, if you can. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's how you do it. And when you release at the end, you can release it slowly and quietly like that. And the sound just kind of fades away. Let's hear that again. There. Now if you do it the other way, if you hold it and then you go snap, then you'll hear it, or it's a very abrupt change. And so most likely with hymns, you want to do just a little bit of slower pedal at the very end. At least that's what I prefer. Okay, well that should hopefully give you a good start. When you change it is whenever a chord changes. So you should this. You can hear that's all the same, right? That is a different sound. So we're going to change it there. Change it. Change it. But this is why I do the pedaling videos for each hymn, so that you don't have to try and figure out where the chords are changing. I will tell you where they change and where I prefer to do the pedaling. So hopefully that will clear things up a little bit for you. If you have any other questions on this, please ask in the comments, or if you want, there is a book that I really like. It's called Pathways to Artistry by Catherine Rollin. It's her technique book number 2, and it has a very good, it has some very good exercises in there that can help you to solidify the things that you're trying to learn. I wish you the very best of luck and happy practicing.